Welcome back, everybody. It is the Fixed Ops Mastermind podcast, Relaunch. I know we went away for a little while, but we are back, and we've got some incredible guests coming up for you. This is a solo introduction into the Relaunch Fixed Ops Mastermind podcast, now powered by Quantum 5. And so we're going to get into some great subjects for you. We're going to be discussing not just fixed ops. We're going to talk about the sales side of the business. We're going to talk about the BDC side of the business. We're going to talk about parts. We're going to talk about leadership. There's just so much within the automotive industry that we can talk about that transcends the dealership and goes all the way through your entire life. So stay with us, and you will find some great knowledge that you can throw in the car and take with you to work, throw back in the car at the end of the day and take it home. Looking forward to all of it coming at you. All right, everybody, that was a brief introduction into the Fixed Ops Mastermind podcast. My name is Dave Foy, and I have been in the automotive industry since 1987. I know, it's before many of you were born. But we did have cars back then, and we did work on them. We did have customers coming in. We had to take care of them. There was a lot less technology involved, and I realized that the dealership life has become more complex, and it seems with every technology that comes out, it gets more complicated as opposed to simpler. But we're here to help you navigate some of those things. We're going to work on ways that you can use the technology to help you, to work with you, to assist you in better taking care of your customer. Because in the end, that's what it's all about. Without the customers, none of us have employment in this great industry. So a quick history. 1987, I started in the Ford Asset Program. I was trained as a Ford technician, where I spent approximately 4 years trying to find my way and was not a great technician. And so they asked me not to do that anymore, and I obliged. I became a service advisor, and when I became a service advisor, I really found my niche in the business. I really enjoyed taking care of customers. I enjoyed solving the problems that they had, but also that technicians had. So in the customer side of it, obviously some of them had transportation issues. It was much less back in the early 90s when I became an advisor. There were loaner cars, but certainly was not an expectation as it has become. But helping them solve those transportation issues, picking up kids, getting to work, back from work, solving the issues of what work needed to be done. I learned how to prioritize work for customers early on. Being a service advisor was something that, although I had a lot to learn, there was much of it that came natural to me, and I'm grateful for that. On the technician side of it, I was helpful with them in helping them prioritize their workloads, what they had to get done in a day, what they could realistically promise they could get done in a day. And interestingly enough, when I was taken outside of actually being the technician doing the work, I found that I was much better at helping them figure out the problems with the cars, something I was not very good at while I was working on them. When I was outside of that, when I was at that seeing the trees through the forest view, I was much better at finding paths for them to diagnose things. So I could help the technicians in that way also. From there, I worked up through a bunch of different positions in dealerships, finally becoming a fixed ops director at multi-store groups, and left the business in May of 2021 to join Quantum 5, a technology company centered around the training of advisors, salespeople, parts professionals, and also BDC. And that was a great opportunity for me to do things that I really wanted to do in the industry that I couldn't do from directly inside the dealership walls, which was impact a large number of service advisors, service managers, fixed ops directors. I spent 30 plus years picking up and learning skills to be able to lead teams, to be able to solve dealership problems, to take underperforming stores to being overachievers. I am proud of those things that I accomplished with those teams. I am proud of the fact that these teams backed me and had the faith in me to excel in the way that they did. But I wanted to be able to do that on a grander scale. And so that's why I joined Quantum 5, so that I can get out there and impact more dealerships around the country. There are a lot of amazing people in this industry. It is an incredible industry. It is a backbone in American industry and in our economy. It is not going anywhere. Yes, there are changes, and there are some changes that are really, really needed in the industry, but you're not seeing dealerships go away. All the talk of electrification, there are still repairs that have to be done on vehicles. Most of the repairs that are being done on vehicles now are with the electronics. So those electric vehicles, guess what? They're all electronics. There's going to be plenty of repair work to be done. Dealerships will still survive. They will evolve. They will change, but they're not going anywhere. And so I'm happy to bring back the Fixed Ops Mastermind podcast, to bring back some amazing guests. We're going to have guys like Brian Kramer, visionary in the business, John Traver from Traver Connect, absolutely invented the BDC in automotive, and is still a pioneer. Les Silver, electronic multi-point inspections, created those. David O'Brien, founder and CEO of Quantum 5. Ken Herforth, one of the co-founders of Quantum 5, an absolute visionary, and he'll come on and talk to you about the revolutionary ideas behind Quantum 5. Sandy Cerami, Scott Joseph. We've got some amazing leaders in automotive that are going to come and freely share information with you. I get the pleasure of sitting and talking with these people, learning from them, asking the questions that I want to know to better myself. And in that process, it gets brought to you. And so we're really excited that you are here. We are excited for what is to come. And we want your thoughts and ideas on this. So tell me what you want on the Fixed Ops Mastermind podcast. What is it you want to hear? What is it you want to learn, want to know more about, subjects you want to go deeper on? You can email me those ideas, Dave at quantum5.ai. Dave, D-A-V-E, at quantum5, the number 5.ai. All right, so email me those thoughts and ideas of things you want to see. We'll get them implemented into the show. And once again, thank you so much for being here. We are so excited to be bringing the Fixed Ops Mastermind podcast back to you. We will have our first guest later this week, and we will be back to sending out emails to remind you that the show is coming out when it is going to be available. This right here you are listening to right now, Monday, and by Thursday, you will have a guest to listen to. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Dave Foy, and I will talk to you on Thursday.